bright moonlight, you are my sun. A LadyNoir Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction, day 17, Secrets. Truthfully, she has no idea how he found out. She should have known that he would, though. It's bound to happen. LadyNoir is a sneaky one. She knows that well. And she also knows that he will rest at nothing to uncover the truth. His restlessness is a key facet of his personality, and a huge reason that she cares for him so much. He didn't just give up. He nearly never did. So yeah, Ladybug should have been prepared for the day that LadyNoir discovers her birthday, and then starts a riot over it. It's really not that big of a deal. It's just a number, Ladybug insists as LadyNoir is covering her eyes with his hands and practically dragging her somewhere. Still, it's important, Shot presses on. I want to make this the best day ever for you. He's too sweet to her, and she knows it. Begrudgingly, Ladybug allows him to keep her in the dark, literally, and just follows his leading footsteps and prays to God that she won't fall or trip over anything. Thankfully, she doesn't, and he stops in place, though her eyes are still covered. We are here. When LadyNoir's hands move off of her face, it's a searing contrast. She's attacked with bright white light in a matter of seconds from complete darkness. She winces and pulls her head back, adjusting to the change. When she is able to see, Shot is looking at her with a slightly concerned look, to which she brushes off. Looking forward, Ladybug gasps in amusement and surprise. She lets out a little laugh, and it's followed by a chuckle from him. There is a band in front of her. They are seated in the plaza and are very eager to start playing, and it is evident on their features. She turns to LadyNoir, who is grinning sheepishly. Do you like it? He asks. Ladybug nods and laughs. I already do, she tells him, and he practically jumps in joy. A band? At 1 a.m? How much did that cost you? She asks him. Honestly, they did it without payment. I seriously offered, but they wanted to do it as charity, he explains. Waving his arms, the band begins to play a sweet melody at a surprising amount of excitement and ease for being so late into the night. For a moment, Ladybug wonders if every musician is a night owl, because, well, the most prominent ones in her life certainly are. I'm hoping the exposure will make up for the cost, Shot laughs. Winnie takes her hand. It feels so perfectly normal. Swaying to the soft music, Ladybug sighs and leans her head on his chest. She can hear his heartbeat and its rapid pace, but there is no room for her to judge. Her own heartbeat is probably fast enough to merit a trip to the hospital if they tried to measure it. She feels him breathe in deeply before shifting his arms around her waist. Shot's head drops onto her shoulder, and it fits perfectly. Ladybug only buries her head into his chest further. She can only guess how shocked the band must be, though, and the thought of it nearly makes her burst out laughing. However, Ladybug doesn't care, and she just continues to move with the music, all wrapped up in LadyNoir's arms. It's comfortable, and she feels so happy. The song ends, and Shot makes a move and pulls away slightly. Honestly, Ladybug pouts because she doesn't want to let go and squeezes her arms around his a little tighter, but not so much so that she'd choke him. He laughs and untangles her arms, but keeps a hold of her wrists. She looks up at him and frowns slightly. It only succeeds in making him laugh even harder. And here I thought I was going to be the clingy one between the two of us, Shot jokes. Ladybug winces and presses her reddening face further into his chest. Yeah, I get it. You love me, but hey, we have more things to do, and it's, kind of on a time strain. She lifts her head at him and squints. Don't give yourself so much credit, she snaps. He gives her an incredulous look. You literally won't let go of me, he deadpans. Ladybug laughs and pulls away, walking away somewhere else. So, are we going to go? She asks. Oh, so now you want to see it, Shot says with a raised eyebrow. He catches up with her and spins around her entire frame. Wrong way, he tells her with a cheeky smile. She pretends to not feel the heat on her cheeks. They end up in the park. No one else is there, unsurprisingly, and right now the only other semblance of human life she can actually see is the lit building window to her right. Shot's hand is in hers, once again, and it feels more natural than anything else. She's swinging their arms a little, much to his amusement. Ladybug doesn't miss the little smiles that he directs towards her. She knows that he finds her actions tonight adorable. It's honestly surprising to even her, but she just feels so comfortable and so free with him. She's allowing herself to be a normal teenage girl. She's letting herself be a little silly and a bit kiddish with total trust in him while doing so. It's subconscious, probably, but Ladybug knows that she is doing it. It sort of makes her smile. She can be a fun-loving, normal girl, and LadyNoir just goes with it and appreciates it. It's nice to not have the ever-present, pressing expectations of being a perfectly put-together, mature hero all of the time. Ice cream? Shot asks in a quiet voice. Maybe he's being more quiet because there's no one around and he doesn't want to disturb the peace. Or maybe he sounds quiet because Ladybug is in a joyful haze. God, she knows it's actually her birthday, but it feels like her birthday. Sure, Ladybug laughs. Her eyes spot Andre, and it's clear to her that he's been waiting for them. LadyNoir must have told them ahead of time. Hi, Andre, she says with a grin. He looks overjoyed to see them and even sends a little smirk to LadyNoir. Ladybug, LadyNoir, it's such a pleasure to see you. Are you ready for your perfect ice cream? He asks with cheer. They both nod. Ooh, Andre says, fluttering his eyes over them. Sweet strawberries are delightful today, and added with the pure cream ice cream, you can't go wrong, he says, and hands the layered cone of strawberry and sweet cream to LadyNoir. Thanks, he says, and takes a taste. It's great, LadyNoir tells him. His ice cream is as red as her own suit, and it makes her giggle. That fact certainly doesn't fly over LadyNoir's head because he laughs along with her. A fair comment, I should say. Andre laughs. He turns to her and smiles with that knowing look in his eyes. You are as strong-willed as the darkest chocolate, but sharp as mint. The best of two very different but complementary worlds, if I do say so myself. Andre hands her the ice cream, and it is amazing. She can't help but notice the ice cream bears a striking resemblance with LadyNoir's suit. Dark, almost midnight black color and bright green like his eyes. It makes her blush a lot, but she is not surprised. Andre was one of the first people to pick up on the sparkles of affection between them, at least when she started reciprocating them. Plus, he is a sucker for romance, and they both know it. The duo thanks him for the ice cream with suspiciously matching flavors. They find themselves on a little park bench to talk and eat the ice cream. Even though it's so late at night, she's never felt brighter or more awake. Oh, no, please. Please do that, Ladybug says with a laugh. Oh, well, with your seal of approval, I'm sure my family would have to suck it up and deal with it. Chat Noir continues with a mischievous grin. Ladybug hums thoughtfully. Yeah, of course, because that's how it works, she laughs. They have to deal with you growing out your hair because I like it. Yes. Tell them that. I see no problem with it, he comments brightly. I mean, I don't either, she laughs, thinking of him with a little ponytail in the back. It's funny, but she can't say that she doesn't want to see it without lying to herself. They finish the ice cream in no time, and she knows that it's time for her to get some sleep, and she knows that they have to leave and go home, but gosh, she really doesn't want to. Chat Noir seems to read her mind because he pulls her up from the bench and plants a light kiss on her forehead. The action makes her squeal and blush and freeze for a few moments. She wants to reach up on her toes and kiss his cheek or maybe his lips, but right now she's not daring enough or functioning well enough to do so. Instead, she just smiles like an idiot and he grins right back. Something presses into her hands, and she looks down to see a perfect red rose. He's given her many in the past. But this time she has to accept it. As a token of proof for our secret love affair, Chat Noir jokes. Ladybug nods, not having the strength to contradict it. His face breaks out into an even wider smile, if that was somehow even possible. They're smiling idiots, doing this so late into the night. Also, because anyone can look out the window and see them silently frozen, hands in hand, rose perched between the two of them. Because she doesn't care, and because it does feel like a secret, and because she doesn't care, because it does feel like a secret love affair that she doesn't really try to intentionally hide, but doesn't try to show it off either. It's just her and Chat Noir, and nope, they are not going to talk about it or figure it out. They're just going to let them continue being them. Happy birthday, he says with a whisper. She hugs him tight and